Hello and welcome back to my vlog. I am vlogging my fat loss journey right now. So we are in week 2. If you haven't watched week 1, go check it out as I'm going to talk about things from week 1 in here, just so you guys know what's going on. But we are in studio right now. I've been in studio all day recording for YouTube. If you know, I do online YouTube workouts, follow along, which is all about strength training. This is how I started off my fitness journey. And then now I follow structured programs, which are all in my app. So that's kind of like my idea behind my workouts. Sometimes I feel guilty for doing my YouTube because I feel like this isn't really how I train now. I train in the gym, but I really want to help women start their fitness journey at home, whether they have like kids or whatnot. But these 10, 20, 30-minute workouts you can squeeze into your day and really start learning about awesome form for your workouts, right? So this is kind of like your foundation. Doing these workouts at home with dumbbells is your foundation to, maybe you'll end up in the gym one day. Maybe you won't, maybe you'll just stay at home and that's totally fine. But I find with dumbbells, you're really able to take it back a notch, focus on your form, focus on your tempo, because that's what I'm all about. I don't like fast. I don't like trying to get in as many reps as possible. I always talk about how to slow things down. That's why I do my YouTube. I just love it. But anyway, so we were in studio all day today recording. I hadn't posted anything in the last couple weeks, but 2 a week are coming and I'm so excited. I'm absolutely dead. So if I'm like stumbling on my words, that is why. I have been doing this for a couple hours now. But I'm gonna talk about quickly what we made, because at the end of last video I was meal prepping but I didn't finish my meal, so I'm going to show you what I did for Derek and I for the next 3 days. I made us these Greek bowls. I seasoned some chicken yesterday and made some rice, so I portioned all that out. So now I'm just making the salads to go with it. I just wanted the salads to be a little bit fresher, so I'm using this like green blend with some pea shoots, and I'm adding in some cucumber, red onion, and some grape tomatoes. I'm also adding some feta, but really making sure that I'm measuring the feta out because I want to be on point with this fat loss journey. And I also made a homemade vinaigrette. I always like to try and make my vinaigrettes at home. So I just use some apple cider vinegar, lemon, avocado oil, Dijon mustard, salt and pepper. And then I'm also adding some fresh cilantro just to add a little bit of extra zing in there. And then we're just gonna shake it up and add it the day that we are eating that meal. So those are our meals for the next 3 days. Super simple, but so good. Wanted to do today is do my thumbnail photos. That's one thing that like stresses me out the most, is taking these photos. I don't know why, it just does. But anyway, we feel really good. We're just uploading all the thumbnails to make sure that we got them, that we love them. And now we're gonna start some workouts. I'm gonna do a couple workouts and I'm gonna have some lunch. I had some of those lemon poppy seed protein balls for a snack earlier. It was super good. So I also did my photo shoot for my summer shred program that's coming April 14th, I believe. Really felt good about that shoot, so I'm really excited to launch that program. You have no idea what is coming in this program. It's exactly like it sounds, a summer shred. So we have a full body conditioning in there. The home and the gym version is absolute fire. I'm gonna test some workouts out this week, so you guys will get a little glimpse of what the summer shred program is gonna be about. Obviously I'm excited. So we're gonna get some workouts going. We have about 6 workouts to record today. We have a few 10-minute workouts, so it's not like it's really long. I think in total I have like 90 minutes, if that. It's really not that much, but it's just a lot of work to like switch things up and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we're gonna get to it. I'll take you guys along and hopefully you enjoy this vlog so far. All right, we just recorded 3 workouts. I am actually freaking toast. I was toast after the first workout because there was 25 dumbbells here, 25-pound dumbbells, and I decided to toss those in, and I'm dead. I can't even hold my phone straight right now, but also my legs, because I just did a glute and a hamstring workout, and it's just like so good. Anyway, we are gonna have some lunch. My arm is literally shaking so much. This is our lunch, like I showed you guys this morning, and we're just gonna work on some content, do a post, do like a little bit of a break, lunch break, if you will, and then we'll finish off our workouts and exercises. So here we go. Guys, it has been a day. It is Monday, it's day 8, and it's been just chaotic. Mondays are usually chaotic for me anyway. Not chaotic, but they're just like busier than normal. They're my check-in days with all my one-on-one clients. One of my favorite days, and like such a great way to start off the week, just connecting with them. But it is a lot of sitting, meal planning, and doing all of that. We are done that. But it's already pretty late in the day. So anyway, and I had to pick up cat food. Yeah, so it's just been a little bit exhausting, but a really good day overall. We did go to the gym this morning, and I'm a little bit sad, but also not. It's supposed to be ham and glute day, and that's how I love starting my week off. Ham and glutes is like my absolute favorite workout right now. Like just like RDLs, lifting heavy. It feels so good, but I don't know what's going on. Like I'm actually beyond frustrated. It's like my grip straps like just aren't working, so like I'm a little bit jazzed. And then today, like I was like super pumped, like super excited to do my workout. I had so much energy this morning. I don't know, I was feeling really good. We're in our follicular phase. I don't feel like I never say that word properly. Follicular phase. Anyway, I'm feeling good. I got my energy back. Like I'm ready. So what I did was actually I did some conditioning workouts because we have my summer shred program coming, like I was talking about. I started to record some exercises that I had to do in the gym. So like barbell cleans, barbell clean to press. Like I was doing stuff like that over the day, and it was just honestly so good. It felt so good to just like really push myself in different ways. I've actually like never done barbell cleans before, but I really loved it. It's so much fun. So I'm really excited to do the challenge with the girls. I'm in the middle of my hourglass program, but I'm gonna put that on hold and do summer shred for 8 weeks and like finish off my hourglass. I just really want to do the summer shred. But anyway, we're gonna go home. We're gonna make some chicken ramen. It's Monday, so that means we have our show on Monday. We watched Kill Tony, which is a podcast on YouTube actually. Hope you guys had a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, so day 9 was a little bit not so great for me. So that was yesterday, but I'm gonna take you guys through my workout. I recorded my whole workout. I was feeling good. And then honestly, like post my workout, I just kind of like fell into this like mental struggle, to be honest, like this like dark tunnel, and it was just kind of like ruined my day, took over my day. So I just kind of hunched down, got some work done, and just like did what I could, and like needed to like fill my own cup up. So I kind of stayed off social media. I didn't record anything. So I just recorded my workout from yesterday, which I will take you through now. So starting off our workout, we are doing back and chest today. I actually posted this workout on Instagram, but first up, we're starting off with an upper body warm up. I love using the resistance band. I always have one in my gym bag with me because this is like the first thing that I do no matter what. But I do this like sequence. It's about 5 minutes, feels super good. And then we're jumping into our workout. We're starting off with some wide lat pull downs. I freaking love this. This is like one of my favorite back exercises, to be honest. I just feel so powerful doing these, and just really making sure that you're bringing that bar down towards your chest and squeezing in between of your shoulder blades. Move really nice and slow, and making sure you're really feeling that in your lats is super key. I see so many people moving through this exercise super quick, and I know that they're not getting the workout that they should be getting with this exercise. Next up, we did some barbell chest press. I was gonna do it with the actual barbell, but I decided to do it with the pre-stack because I'm still working up my chest muscles right now. So just 50 is good enough for me. So we're making sure that we're bringing that bar just underneath of our chest and then driving our palms up. And then next up, we have a superset. We're doing some single arm rows, and then we're doing some seated reverse flies. So first up, we have our single arm row. So really making sure that you're lifting heavy enough and you're moving slow again with intention. bringing that dumbbell up using your back muscles. Like, you should still feel this in your lats. Since we started off with lat pull downs, your lats should already be warmed up and you should feel it while you're doing these rows. Really making sure that you're keeping your core engaged, and try and keep your shoulders parallel so that when you're opening up, you're not fully opening up your chest. You're literally just using your arm and bringing that dumbbell up and towards your side. And then we have our seated reverse fly, so leaning more forward. You want to squeeze between your shoulder blades to lift those dumbbells back up. I lift super light here so I can really make sure that I'm actually using the proper muscles to lift the dumbbells, as opposed to using momentum. Again, something I often see in the gym. And then we are doing some chest flies with the machine. I honestly love this exercise. It's also not the most flattering to sit down and record on, but hey, here we are. So making sure that you have your seat adjusted so that way you are bringing those arms out in front of you and not too high or too low, so you're actually hitting your chest. And since I have to record some exercises for my app for the new summer shred challenge, I decided to add these into my workout today and finish off with a little bit of conditioning. So we did some box work, like some box jumps, we did single leg hop ups, and then we also did some box squats to burpee, which is absolutely my favorite, which is, I don't know, people probably think I'm crazy, but I absolutely love these so much. And then we also did a couple sled pushes, nothing too crazy, and some battle ropes to finish off the workout. All right, so today we are doing a glute day, and I wanted to show you guys this because I didn't record my whole workout, but this was really exciting for me because I feel like I always cheat myself when it comes to cast glute bridge. So a cast glute bridge compared to a hip thrust is, as you can tell, I'm not going all the way down to the bottom, so I have a shorter range of motion, which is keeping my glutes activated. Hip thrust is more of a quad dominant exercise as opposed to the cast glute bridge, because you're keeping that tension in your glutes as opposed to going all the way down. So anyway, I am excited because I actually hit a PR today of 315 for 8 reps, and it felt so good, so strong, that I'm just so excited to start off where I left off like after this workout. That's why it's so good to keep track of your weights. If you can see in the corner here, I popped up what I did today and I made sure to obviously track them. I just wanted to do as many reps as possible set of cast glute bridges, because again, I always feel like I cheat myself. So anyway, I decided to just do this and I was super excited. I actually have seen a lot of girls on Instagram like doing the 3 plates, and I was like, you know what, I feel like I can do it. And I wasn't trying to ego lift and compare myself to others, but I just know that I've been doing this for so long and I know that I cheat myself. So doing this, I was super proud, really excited, and honestly, tracking your weights is a game changer. This way you know where you're at and you're able to progress a lot easier. In my app, you can look back at each exercise, what you lifted and how you've progressed. That way you know when you're starting off this new workout, you can check your past lifts and see where you were at last time, and that way you can continue to choose weights that are a little bit heavier. And then we did a little cool down, which felt so good. Honestly, this is something else I always skip out on. So really making sure that you don't. This is going to help you so much in your recovery. And if you're sore after your workouts, today again was a heavy day for me lifting. So I really want to make sure that I got my stretch in, and it's something that I want to focus more on. This next coming month, I'm going to be adding more mobility into the app because it's something that I need to work on as well. And it's super beneficial, especially as we're aging and if we want to see better progress in our workouts. we're about to sit down and upload Summer Shred, the gym version. Really excited for it. And this is honestly like something I love doing, is sitting down and uploading it to the app. I've already written it out, but it's usually when I do more tweaks and just add like a little bit of an extra touch and make sure everything flows together. So I absolutely love it. That being said, I made a delicious iced coffee with some almond milk and maple syrup. I love maple syrup in coffees now. I used to use like almond milk with like vanilla and like some added sugar, which I am trying to take out added sugar completely from my diet. So I changed over to maple syrup and it is seriously a game changer. I freaking love it. I put like a teaspoon of maple syrup and even that's becoming a little bit too sweet for me. So like when you start taking out added sugar and things that are like super sweet, things, I don't know, I find like your taste buds obviously change. And now like things are sometimes too sweet for me. Like it's hard for me to eat like a chocolate bar without like cringing because it's like, it's too sweet. It's like not enjoyable as it used to be when I used to eat a lot more chocolate bars. But anyway, that's my little rant about added sugar, but we're gonna go enjoy our iced coffee and upload some workouts. We are getting ready to go to the gym. We have a quad and glute day to finish off the week. Guys, I am definitely feeling a little bit like inflammation and like just like pain. I don't usually have fried food. Like it's very rare, like maybe once a month, and like I can always feel it. And also I started ovulating yesterday, which I know my body kind of like, I don't know, I find I bloat during this time, which is good to know. Like when you're really in tune with your cycle, you're able to like kind of figure out, you know, what's normal for you during each cycle and stuff like that. So I know for me, I am ovulating and I can feel it, which is totally fine because it just, you know, goes with how I felt every other day. On the same day of each cycle, I can like know when I'm supposed to feel certain ways. So it's easier to like validate how I feel in my body when it's like a pattern. So I really do track my symptoms, which I'll actually talk about this next vlog. I'll talk a little bit more about cycle syncing and stuff like that, because I'm actually launching a little section of cycle syncing in the app. So I'm doing a lot of research and I've been like tracking a lot myself. So I'll actually talk about this in next week's vlog because this one's already almost over. We just made it back from the gym. We're making some lunches for Derek and I'm going to double it up so we have something for tomorrow. I'm just making some ground chicken breast. I just threw in a bunch of spinach here, some spices, tomatoes, and onions as well. And then we got some rice over here. Super simple, easy. I'm trying to use up like what I have in the fridge so that way I can do some groceries and get ready for the week ahead. So basically on the weekends, I kind of just like to use up what we have if we have meals ready or just groceries, and I just kind of like whip it up. Nothing crazy, nothing overly exciting. We're getting ready. We are going out for Derek's birthday with his friends. It was supposed to be a surprise birthday, but we have a hard time keeping secrets and surprises. So he knows. They don't know he knows. So that'll be interesting. But I prefer being in activewear or just loungewear, but here we are wearing jeans. I actually don't fit in any other jeans but these, but that's okay because I know it's all in the booty and I'm excited for this fat loss journey more than ever. But we are gonna go out, we're gonna have fun tonight, we're gonna get back on track tomorrow. We're gonna enjoy the celebration. Well, that's pretty much it for week number 2. I knew that this week was gonna be kind of like a little bit of a high and low because it was Derek's birthday and we had already some plans set into motion. Like, we went out for lunch that one day, we had a couple drinks too, and then yesterday we had our dinner, which was so freaking amazing. We went to this farm to table restaurant, so everything was just absolutely delicious. So that was really good. So we enjoyed that, and then we had a little bit too much of a late night, but that's okay. And now we're heading to my parents' house for Derek's 3rd or 4th birthday celebration. Yeah, and I made him that cake, which has 0 nutritional value, just 100% pleasure and sugar. So yeah, I made it for tonight because I didn't want to be stuck with most of this cake, and I have such a high sweet tooth that I'm like, can't have that in this house. I need to stick to my goals, so I'll enjoy a piece over there and we're not bringing any home. And we're just gonna get back onto it tomorrow. I'm not feeling my absolute greatest at all. When I kind of like have too much sugar and like some drinks, it just kind of puts me off with like mentally and physically, and I just like don't feel the greatest, but that's okay. I also just totally remembered that I forgot to do my progress with you guys, but I'm gonna start off next vlog with that. And I do want to touch base on just the importance of loving your body throughout everything and how I do that, and just a few tips that I have for you guys. So I'm gonna start next week's vlog all about that and start off with my progress to see how it's been going. I don't think it's been going the greatest since this like last weekend of all this stuff, but that's okay. I knew it was gonna happen, and I'm just really proud of myself for still being like consistent as much as possible, getting in my steps and doing all of those things, and hitting the gym. I hit the gym 5 times this week, but I mean, a couple days are not going to ruin my progress. Just got to get back on that wagon, keep going, keep driving, and yeah, we're gonna get there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed week number 2. If you have any questions or anything you want to see more of behind the scenes, and next week I will start off by sharing what I'm doing for my fat loss journey at the beginning of each week, because I do change some goals, whether that's increasing my cardio or decreasing some food. So I'll let you guys know what my goals are, so that way you guys can kind of follow with me in what I'm doing. All right, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so I can continue doing these videos for you. And again, if you have any comments, any questions, just drop them below and I'll get back to you guys.